About that time, it's time for Advice Circle. Dr. Wale Akinyemi is here with us like every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. How are you, sir?
Very well. Good morning, Your Excellency.
I am fantastic, thank you. And I see the color coordination is working beautifully.
We are getting there.
I love it. I love it. Last week we talked about decluttering. We talked about writing our thoughts down. We talked about prioritizing and understanding the things that we are in control of and the things that we are not, and just maneuvering around that. We talked about the four different squares and what it means, what is important, what is urgent, and all of that. And you told us that this week we're going to be talking about branding. We're going to be talking about being relevant. And I am here for it all because you said irrelevance is no respecter of richness, of intelligence. Even foolish people can be relevant. So I'm eager to listen to you this morning.
Thank you very
Wale. Wale. It was where did you go?
very much. I have looked.
Connection is not very good. Can you hear me? Oh, and there goes Wale. Are you back?
Okay, yes, I am.
Okay.
All right. Now, uh, you are an amazing student. I just can't get over how great you are at remembering all these things. So, how do we stay relevant? The Stone Age did not end because the world ran out of stones. That's very important for us to know. It ended because the world moved on. There are stones everywhere. You know, I've heard people say that there's nothing as powerful as an idea whose time has come. And that's the key, idea and time. There are few things more frustrating than putting so much in an idea whose time has not come or whose time has passed. I've heard very wise people say that, oh, ideas rule the world. However, there are a lot of people that I know with very brilliant ideas who are not ruling anything. They're not even ruling their own pockets, not to talk of ruling the world. They never lack ideas, but they are never progressing. I'll give an example of somebody I will call Frank. Known him for a number of years, and he's always had one brilliant idea after the other. Now, there are very few people that I know that are more brilliant than this gentleman. He always had and I'm sure we all know that Frank in our lives. He always has the answer for every question, always seems to know the next steps for any idea you talk about. The only problem is that this guy has been on the same spot for years. He's still peddling his ideas to people, but he's not making progress. Now, he's not alone. He represents millions of people around the globe who are empowered by their own ideas. They actually feel they are making progress just because they are moving from idea to idea. They find themselves in a cycle of stagnation, empowered by their own ideas. You need to remember that no seed grows on the shelf. All right? No seed grows on the shelf. Now, I see a lot of these people who fail to realize that what makes you successful is not that you have great ideas, it is that you have relevant ideas. Ideas that are not relevant will not be bought. They may be acknowledged as being great ideas, and I'm sure a lot of people watching, maybe you've taken your idea to someone and they say, oh, this is a fantastic idea. But the true test of a great idea is when somebody who has no emotional connection to the originator is willing to give something in return for that idea. People like Frank are the center of attention at many conversations, They dominate, they dazzle everybody with their intelligence, but that's where it ends. More unfortunate is the fact that people like Frank go to bed every night very happy people. The fact that they were the star of the day and the center of conversation makes them happy. Everyone saw them, acknowledge how intelligent they are, and this fuels them till the next time they meet with people. And so the cycle continues. Now, people like him draw their energy and acknowledgement their energy from the acknowledgement of the people that pay attention to them and celebrate their intelligence. I mean, these are guys that, like I said, we all know them. They will have an accurate analysis for everything going on. They will tell you where Mark Zuckerberg has missed it. They will tell you what Jeff Bezos' mistake is. You see, he doesn't have anything to show the world other than his ideas. Now, have these ideas ever been converted in other than ideas? No, he has absolutely nothing to show. But that does not deter him, as long as there are people who are impressed by his ideas. Now, why are there so many people like this on earth? People with great ideas, but not much to show for it. That's the fundamental question I'm going to spend the next few sessions answering. I want you to see this as a masterclass on relevance. And so you need to invite people, especially intelligent people like Frank, because I'm going to provoke you to look beyond your ideas and look beyond intelligence. You see, intelligence is no guarantee for reward. The world pays you based on value, not on information. Contrary to what we have been told, information is not king if it is not relevant. Intelligence that does not add practical value will not add value to the person who is intelligent. Let me give you an example. An idea to make bikinis in the North Pole is an idea. The bikinis may be the best quality in the world. However, bikinis in the North Pole, even though it is an idea, it is not an idea that can leave the ground because it is not relevant. Now, mind you, a lot would have gone into the idea. There was the planning, which would have taken a lot. Intelligent people coming together. You know, a lot of research has gone into it. A great team has been assembled. They accomplished a high level of efficiency in production and all that. You know, unfortunately, all this is rendered useless by irrelevance. Relevance is the lifeline of success. Many people always feel entitled because of the attention generated by the ideas, but in reality, what every idea needs is not attention, it's motion. Every successful idea is one that can move others into action. Never forget, your great idea might be a useless idea, because what gives value to the idea is the relevance. It's how your idea resonates and connects with people. Relevant ideas are ideas that resonate. You can have ideas that, and you know, let me give you an example. When I was younger, there are people we danced to. You know, we danced to the music of so many people. Many of those guys, those musicians, are still alive, but no one is hearing them. However, people are still dancing to Lionel Richie. People are still dancing to Mariah Carey. These people are still relevant. Mary J. Blige. These people are still relevant. All right. So the fact that you are present is not what makes you relevant. It is that you are resonating. Now, the good news, you can have ideas that solve problems that people don't even know they have. For thousands of years, the world, people chewed sugarcane to extract the sweetness. Then around the year 350 AD, I think it is, some Indians had an idea to crystallize it. And just like that, sugar was born. Now, it's hard to imagine a world without sugar, yet for thousands of years, people lived without sugar and they did not know that they needed it. What we did not know we needed to connect with each other. Then Zuckerberg gives us Facebook, and then we realize, wow, we love this. So today I've laid the foundation. The question you need to ask yourself is this idea resonating? Is it solving a present problem? Is it addressing a present need? And you are not the one to decide if the idea is relevant. It is the audience that will decide if it is relevant. You know, I've seen people who want to raise money. Maybe they want to, they say, I bake cakes. And I say, okay, how do you know that this, your business will succeed? You know, you want to start doing cakes. And they say, well, my auntie tasted it and said it was the best she has ever eaten. My friend, what did you expect her to say? The true test is when people who don't have when people ask you that in spite of the fact that they don't like you, they cannot deny, they cannot resist. There are people who don't like Zuckerberg. Some of them are not on Facebook, but there are people who will criticize Zuckerberg on Facebook, on his own platform, because they need it. There are people who don't like Bill Gates, but even they are going to do a presentation, they will do it on PowerPoint. So this is the foundation. Tomorrow, I'm going to now go forward and talk about what I call the failure of intelligence. And I'm going to give you numerous case studies from around the world. So it's a master class. Get everybody involved. It's a master class. Okay?
And I love the fact that with my frank ideas, it is okay to say them so that you can get other people tell you what they actually feel about it. And the people in your inner circle are will probably emotionally lean towards making you feel good about yourself. But it's okay for you to stand out there and share those ideas with other people so that you can actually know exactly what they feel with no bias about your idea.
Absolutely. You know, like I said, the greatest test is when people who have no emotional connection with you or people who don't like you still find your idea useful. That's a great test.
Looking forward to this conversation, and I'm sure it's going to be going on for a while, so we'll make noise about it and make sure that everybody is tuned in the morning. But away from that, Wale, what number are you at in terms of books that you're reading now this year?
Oh, this year I'm reading this one now. It's called New Power. Why outsiders are winning, institutions are failing, and how the rest of us can keep up in the age of mass participation. And for the year.
That is number 15.
Yes.
Whew. All the best, Wale. You're doing a good job. So are we giving away books this week? I've been getting demands about your books as well. Are we giving away some books this week?
Yes, we will.
Okay.
Let me announce that on Friday.
On Wednesday. On Wednesday. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. In the meantime, the Street University on Facebook.
Yes.
And Dr. Wale Akinyemi.
Like I said, follow me on Twitter. All your life's problems will have a solution.
I agree. Thank you so much, and have yourself a good day.
Thank you.
Oh, that is Dr. Wale Akinyemi for you, and this is how we start your week. Yes, this is how you want to start your day. So join us tomorrow for this amazing masterclass. It's going to go until Wednesday and maybe even spill into next week. So be sure to be part of that conversation. We are taking a very short commercial break. We will be right back.